looks around, everyone chirping a little.
I flip it off.
It clips you off back, and then
I nod.
Annabelle appears before you. Hi there.
Hey!
Pleasure to meet you.
Where are the rest?
And they're just behind. How's the scouts coming ahead?
Oh,
They should be here in T-minus 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds, thereabouts. Depends if that little pud falls again. He keeps trying to trail behind. So, mission successful? Got all the kids rescued? You got all of them, didn't you?
Probably not all of them. I wasn't able to check the entire place.
Seems like it's probably all of them. I don't think there's anyone else we missed.
I hope.
At least not from the last roster I've known of, anyway. Unless they got some more. Maybe they got some more. We'll ask them. We'll put them under the questions later. That turns to a moose and I'll go all scary. So, what's with the unicorn?
I have a cold. It's
Thank you.
Victor. You know, the one who got your name wrong. Guy slapped. Making any bells?
She narrows her eyes. Yeah, I remember. And do you know what my name is now?
Yes, it's Annabelle.
Annabelle what?
Just I don't remember. Don't slap me again. I'm not feeling well.
I try to discreetly lean down and whisper, Simon.
Oh
Simon."
yeah, I remember now. It's Simon.
And with that, she looks around, picks up an acorn, and hooks it at you.
He's going to try and avoid it.
Given the mask, I'm going to say you got disadvantage, but make me a dex save.
Actually, I'm going to argue that he was anticipating being attacked. So
Fair
I
enough,
think
straight roll then.
Dex save?
Yeah.
13?
I'm going to say that makes it.
Yeah,
You managed to just about avoid it.
I mean, to be fair, Annabelle, even I don't know your last name.
It's Simon. Annabelle Simon.
I said Simon.
You said Simon.
I've got a cold. I can't pronounce words properly.
Well, that's not much of an excuse now, is it?
Is it my fault if you can't hear right?
Excuse me? Are
Yeah,
you saying
you
my
heard,
ears aren't
yeah,
working?
you heard what I said.
There he is. Twitch. A little bit. Starting to get a little bit red.
Alright, no fighting, no fighting. That's it, enough.
And as you say that, you start to hear twigs snapping and a little bit of murmuring of young voices as more start to approach. And everyone else rejoins the rest of the party. The Will is still off, trying to find Little Oak.
I start waving at the children.
Some of them wave back. Pud looks very scared.
Rightfully so. Yeah. I'll talk to the children. So is this all of you?
They all kind of look around, then nod.
I didn't miss anyone?
No, you didn't miss anyone this time.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The dwarf walks forward and holds up his hand.
Oh yeah, it's the dwarf that broke out of his own cage.
Yes, I climbed up out of there myself. The name's Elcorn. Pleasure to meet you.
Name is Nico Silverblades. Of House Silverblades.
Why if this child could break out himself, he didn't help others?
Well, maybe I needed a little bit of help loosening the cement.
Ah,
I whispered to Sergio. I was the one who rescued.
okay. He has a big beard for a child.
I am not a child. Why
Oh.
does everybody think I'm a child?
Why were you locked up?
Oh, but I got caught not that long ago by Scabatha. I've been kind of wandering around the Feywilds for the last 20 or so years.
Oof.
It's alright though. It's
You
all
say
fine.
hello, kid. So I can punch you? Nothing will happen?
Correct. Nothing would happen if I got hit.
Pixie slaps him.
Am I gonna make you roll? I forget. Get the... He's gonna
Not
flail
really
his arms
trying
around.
to hurt, just trying to sit out.
I mean, looks like he isn't a kid.
Oh, it's... Watch my honor like that. I'll have you know. I was... I fought a great enemy here. I fought the League of Malevolence, and we fought them to a standstill. But I escaped, and yeah.
You know what? Just because he's not doing anything else at the moment, I want Victor to insight check this guy to see whether he seems very defensive from his perspective.
Could I also roll a history to know if I know what he's talking about?
Yeah,
Or
go ahead as well.
wouldn't I know?
They roll history regardless. At your insights, he seems like he is telling the truth. He did seem to fight like he might have fought somebody, but it might not have gone too well.
Does it seem that any parts of his is there any hyperbole in his story, or is he, or is this or do I get the impression that he's being as factual as possible?
You get the impression he's being factual.
Okay, in that case, Victor doesn't say anything.
I have no idea who this enemy is you're speaking of.
You heard of the, well, I believe you've heard of the League of Malevolence. It involved an ape who wanted to turn everyone around them into apes.
So, you fought an ape and was brought to a standstill?
What?
This league was an ape, right?
No. Why the hell would anyone be fighting an ape?
I mean,
Let alone a distinguished warrior like me.
was it more of a gorilla?
No,
Chimpanzees are pretty smart, I will have you know. So maybe chimpanzee.
they can be quite scary, actually. But no, it wasn't that. There's a bunch of people who wanted to help the hags and cause evil and all that stuff, and they were our arch enemies. We've been fighting them for decades. We tracked them down to the Palace of Heart's Desire. We fought them, kind of went to a standstill. Everything kind of froze. People are stuck there. I've been stuck here.
Okay, I'm gonna look over the way that you failed fighting them, since the hags did take over, but you went to the Palace of Heart's Desire?
Oh, yeah, we just walked down the causeway. Quite easy to get there, to be honest. Where it was still there.
And how did you even go there?
No, we just walked. It was back when the Witch Queen kind of ruled over this place and it was all one realm.
The one with the long nose, black hair, and then I started describing the giant portraits that I saw.
Ah, yeah, that's the one, yes.
Huh.
Hey, you know her as well?
I have seen pictures, and
Actually,
I heard
definitely that's
stories.
Not the giant one, that was one of the smaller ones still.
Ah,
The giant one definitely did not have black hair. There is nothing visual reference though. Just bear with me 1 second, I'll be able to get you a reference image.
no problem.
Yeah, there we go. That's one thing I did not prepare beforehand. Oh, don't like that one. Right, I'm just going to pop it into Discord as an image of kind of what it looks like. Sounding. That was the very big portrait.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
No, right.
Say, dwarf. First off, what's your name again?
My name is Elkhorn.
Elkhorn. Alright, is the previous queen of the place still alive?
She's kind of stuck in kind of a frozen limbo. But probably alive, yeah.
Is she the mother of the current hags that rule the place?
Oh no, she's her sister,
Ah,
I think.
sister. Okay.
No, the mother of them is kind of this ugly thing, which kind of spooky, scary, ugly.
With black fur and
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
yeah.
I mostly just said stories, never approached it. Lots of horror stories, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the portrait. It looks scary.
But,
What is it that you are going to do now? Oh, esteemed warrior.
well, I thought it would be my duty to now guard these youngsters, unless you have any issues with me guarding them, because they, might need some protection in case Scabberfer comes back after them.
No?
And as a warrior, I am honor bound to defend the innocents, protect the weak and the not so weak, he says very quickly, looking at Annabelle.
Yeah, she's a tough one. Well, because while I do also appreciate a fellow warrior protecting the weak, and that would definitely help, especially given the current situation, we do require sometime in the future a guide, possibly to the Palace of Dreams.
Now, the only way there that I knew of was via the causeway. Given that's now gone, I don't think I'm going to be able to help you.
Do you know of someone who might know?
Frankly, the hags, maybe?
Yeah, they're
But,
not that helpful in that regard.
Well, then I think you might be a little bit out of luck, possibly.
Yeah, we might have to continue searching. We also need to return to Gloomlurch, me and my companions, sometime in the future. And you did say that you lost your equipment.
Yes, it is kept there somewhere.
Do you have an idea where?
I haven't got a clue. I've been kind of stuck in that hole for a while. Now, what's with the mask?
Oh, I just have a cold. It's, Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Victor Schwartz.
On the session though.
On that lackluster introduction.
Yes.
The least energetic introduction.
Exactly.
Ever.
Ever, yeah. So that's the cliffhanger. What's wrong with Victor? What's wrong with Victor? Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, anyway.
Tune in next time to find out.
Anyway, we need to wrap because I think sort of Pepper needs to head off. So, yep, we should be back with this hopefully in 2 weeks' time. But until then, thank you very much. 4 weeks? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I apologize. DM is going to be on holiday in the session. So, stay tuned for the next monthly installment at this point of Wild Beyond The Witchlight. But until then, thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and we'll speak to you next time. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.